When you're given the slope and 2 points where one of the points has a missing coordinate and you're asked to find that missing coordinate and you're having trouble finding the correct solution, check for the following things to make sure you didn't make one of these common errors. The first is, did you remember the slope formula accurately? That the slope is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Notice your y values are in the numerator and your x values are in the denominator. The second thing is, did you substitute appropriately? Did you match up the given values into their appropriate spots? The slope going here, your x1 value goes here, your y1 value goes here, your x2 value goes here, and your y2 value goes here. Now, you'll note that I put parentheses around each of the values. This helps to make sure that I don't make a mistake in subtraction. The next thing you want to look for is you want to be very careful when you're solving this equation and trying to isolate for y. You'll probably have to simplify and then isolate your y value. Remember that whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. And again, I've used parentheses here to make sure that I do all of the math operations correctly. Once you have solved your equation for the missing variable and come up with your answer, in this case -7, you want to make sure that this -7 is the correct answer. And the way you do that is you check it by putting it back in to your original problem and then validating it by first plotting the points, 5, -1, 3, -7, drawing a line through it. And your first check would be to make sure, in this case, you have a slope of 3, which is a positive slope, to make sure that your line is rising from left to right. So indeed, at least, it is a positively sloping line. The second thing you want to do is make sure that the slope of this line is actually 3. You do this by doing your rise, which is 6 here, over your run, which is 2. So rise of 6 over run of 2, which gives us a slope of 3. So indeed, this line has a slope of 3, and it does pass through these 2 points.